Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabli. So in this video we are going to understand how to upload Google Drive files in OneDrive. So are you also using Google Drive? Then this video is definitely for you. So over here I wish that as soon as a new file is uploaded in my Google Drive account, automatically that file should be uploaded in my OneDrive account too. For this we are going to create a connection between Google Drive and OneDrive. To create this connection without knowing any programming or coding language, we are going to use Pabli Connect. It is an amazing automation software. So in Pabli, we have the concept of trigger and action. For trigger, we are going to use Google Drive, and for action, we are using OneDrive. So if you also wish to learn this process step by step, follow me through the screen. Welcome to my screen. So as you know, in this video we are going to learn how to upload Google Drive files in OneDrive. So to do this, I have already opened the landing page of Pabli simply by searching pabli.com/connect in my browser. It is very easy. So as soon as we'll open the landing page of Pabli, we are going to get two options. One is sign in and the another one is sign up for free. So if you are a new user, you can click on sign up for free and you are going to get 100 of tasks free every month. But I am an existing user, so I am going to click on sign in right over here. And now it is opening all Pabli apps. Over here you can see all the tools and applications offered by Pabli. But in today's video we are going to use Pabli Connect because we are connecting different applications. So I'm going to click on access now right over here. And now it is opening my dashboard. And to start with the automation we are going to click on this button which is create workflow. And now it is asking me the workflow name and the folder I want to save the workflow in. So I want to save the workflow in this folder which is automations, and I want to name my workflow as how to upload Google Drive files in OneDrive. And then we are going to click on create. And now it is opening the most important window of our automation, that is our workflow window. This is the most important window because we have trigger and action in this. Trigger means when this happens and action means do this. By this you can understand that the trigger is the commander for the workflow and actions follow the commands. And as you know that we can have only a single commander but multiple followers. So over here we can have only a single trigger but multiple actions following the commands of our trigger. And now we are going to select our trigger application which is Google Drive because I want that as soon as a new file is uploaded in my Google Drive account, automatically my workflow should be triggered. So I'm going to search for Google Drive and then we are going to select it. And now for the trigger event, we are going to select it as new file in specific folder. And now we are going to click on connect. And as you can see that it is asking me to add a new connection or select the existing connection. So if you have already connected your Google Drive account with your Pabli's workflow, you can click on select existing connection and then save. But if you haven't, you have to follow me, click on add a new connection and then sign in with Google. And now it is asking me for some permissions. So I'm going to click on allow and give Pabli all the permissions it is asking for because my data is secure with Pabli. You can also click on allow if Pabli is safe. And as soon as we are going to click on allow, you can see that we have successfully connected our Google Drive account with our Pabli's workflow. And now it is asking me to select the folder or the subfolder. So to do this, I'm going to open my Google Drive account. And over here, you can see that this is my folder. And now I wish that as soon as I upload a new file in this folder, automatically Pabli should capture the response of that file in my workflow. So to do this, first we are going to upload a file. But to upload the file and to get the response, first we are going to make this folder a shareable one. So to do this, I'm going to click on the marketing launch right over here. This is the name of my folder. From here, we are going to go on share and again share. And over here, you can see the access is restricted. So I'm going to give it the access of anyone with the link. And for the role, I'm going to keep it as viewer only. And now I'm going to click on done. So as soon as we are going to do this, automatically my folder will become a shareable one and we are going to easily send the files from Google Drive to OneDrive. So now after updating the access, I'm going to add a file right over here. So to do this, first I'm going to click on new and then file upload. And now I'm going to search the file name which is blueprint of the launch. So I'm going to search for it and as you can see blueprint of the launch PDF. So I'm going to select it and then we are going to click on open. And yes, you can see that we are uploading this file right over here and the upload is completed. Over here, you can see that we have successfully uploaded this file, which is blueprint of the launch. And now after uploading this file, I'm going back to my workflow. And over here, now we are going to click on save and send test request. So we uploaded the file first because Google Drive is a pooling based application and it says this trigger will check for new data in 10 minutes only. So over here, pooling based means that this trigger will not check for the new data instantly. It will will check for the new data in some amount of time. So as you can see that in the case of Google Drive, it will check for new data in 10 minutes. So that's why we uploaded the file first, because now as soon as I'm going to click on save and send test request, Google Drive will capture the latest response. So over here, the latest response would be the file uploaded right over here. So first we are going to select the folder, the marketing launch, and then I'm going to click on save and send test request. And as soon as we are going to click on this, it will capture the response of the latest submission. And as you can see, it has captured the response. Over here, you can see the title of the file, blueprint of the launch. And also we are going to get a web content link. So over here, you can see the web content link. So over here, this is the shareable link with the help of which we are going to add the file in the OneDrive. And now before moving on to our action step, I'll let you know that this is a polling based application. And if you wish to reduce or increase this time, you can do this now. We are going to click on this 3 dots right over here, and then we are going to go on set trigger time. And over here you can see that you can set the trigger time as you want. You can set it to maximum 24 hours and minimum to 10 minutes. So I'm going to keep it as minimum only, and then we are going to click on save. And now we are going to move on to our action step after completing our trigger step. So we are going to open it, and then for the action application we are going to select OneDrive, because I want that as soon as the new file is uploaded in my Google Drive, automatically that file should be uploaded in my OneDrive account too. So we are going to search for OneDrive, and then we are going to select Microsoft OneDrive. And now for the action event, we are going to select it as upload file, and then we are going to click on connect. And as you can see, again it is asking me for the same. So if you have already connected your OneDrive account, you can click on select existing connection, or else again you have to follow me, click on add a new connection and then connect with Microsoft OneDrive. And over here you can see that again it is asking me for some permissions. So again we are going to click on accept, because as you know that our data is secure with Pabbly. So you can also click on accept because Pabbly is safe. And as soon as we are going to click on accept, you can see that we have successfully connected our Microsoft OneDrive account with our Pabbly's workflow. And now it is asking me for the folder list. So to let you know this, I'm going to open my OneDrive account. And over here you can see that I've already logged in my account. So it is always advised to log in your applications before starting with the automation. It makes the procedure easy. And as soon as I'm going to open my OneDrive account, over here you can see that this is the folder I want to add the files in, which is the marketing launch. So I'm going to select same in the folder list. So I'm going to search for the marketing launch. And as you can see the same, so I'm going to select it. And now it is asking me for the file name and file URL. So we are going to map this. Mapping is a method by Pabbly, which means inserting the data from the previous step. And as you know, our previous step was the trigger step where we selected Google Drive as our trigger application. So we are going to map the details from the response of our trigger application only. And as soon as we are going to map these details, automatically my details will turn dynamic and change with every new file updated in the specific folder. And I'll give you an example that if I'm going to enter the file name example blueprint right over here manually, it will not change with every new file uploaded because this is a static information. But if I'm going to map it from the previous response, it will definitely change because my previous response will also change. That's why we do mapping. So for the file name, I'm going to search for it. So I'm going to search for name right over here, and as you can see, the name of my file appeared, which is blueprint of the launch. So I'm going to select it. And yes, you can see blueprint of the launch.pdf. And now it is asking me for the file URL. So we are going to map the web content link. So I'm going to search for same right over here. And as soon as we map this link, automatically this field also becomes dynamic. And now we are going to move on forward. It is asking me for the file. So I'm going to keep it as default only. And now after doing all of this, we are going to click on save and send test request. And yes, you can see that we have received the positive response, which means that a file has been added to our OneDrive account too. So I'm going to open my OneDrive and check that if the file is being added or not. And yes, you can see that the file has been added right over here also. So I'm going to open this file. And yes, you can see it is the same file we added in our Google Drive account. So I'm going to show you this file also. And yes, it is the same file. So with this, our workflow is successful, but I'll just test the workflow once, and this time I'm going to give you a real-time example. So to do this, first we are going to open our Google Drive account, and over here we are going to upload a new file. So to do this, I'm going to click on new and then file upload. And from here, I'm going to go on downloads and upload this file, which is product launch. And then I'm going to click on open. And yes, you can see that this file is being uploaded. And yes, you can see that we have successfully uploaded this file. And now we are going to wait for a few minutes, and then we are going back to our OneDrive and check that if the same file has been uploaded in my OneDrive account or not. And as you know that we have created this automation that as soon as I add a new file in this Google Drive folder, which is the marketing launch, automatically that file should be added in my OneDrive, the marketing launch folder too. So as you can see that I've added this file right now over here. So I'm going to wait for a few minutes and then we are going to open our OneDrive and check that if the file has been added or not. So this time we'll not go back to our workflow and click on save and send test request. We'll directly open our OneDrive account. And yes, you can see a new file with the name product launch has been uploaded in my OneDrive too. So I'm going to open this file. And yes, you can see this is the same file I've added in my Google Drive account. I'm going to open this file too. And yes, you can see that it is same. So with this, our workflow is successful and I'll just summarize the workflow for you once. For our trigger application, we selected Google Drive. For the trigger event, we selected new file in specific folder. And then for the action application, we selected Microsoft OneDrive. And then for the action event, we selected upload file. Because I wanted that as soon as a new Google Drive file is added, automatically that file should be added in my OneDrive account too. And yes, we were successful with our workflow. Over here, you can see that I added two files right over here, blueprint of the launch and the product launch. And also these files were added in my OneDrive account too with the help of my workflow. Over here you can see the same files. So with this, our workflow is successful, and if you have any questions related to the video or the workflow, you can directly comment on this video. And for your reference, I'll just clone the workflow and share the workflow link in the description box. Thank you for watching. Not only these applications, but with the help of Pabbly, you can integrate many more applications. So now, if you have any doubts, you can reach us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any queries, you can reach us at forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issues, you can follow this website. And if you find our videos helpful, do like and subscribe our channel. Thank you for watching.